Welcome to Twisted Stories. Today, I will be just expressing myself about things that I'm going through right now. And when the tide is waiting, what do? You take cover, right? Take refuge in what you know. So what I'm saying is I just went into prayer. I just thank the Lord for what I can't control. I cast all my burdens on high. And at this day and age, it is 2025. Today's date is January the 15th. And I seem to be at a standstill with my life. Not completely just still, but like things are working for me, but they're not working the way I expect them to work. With that being said, it's kind of like flabbergasted, like exhausted, like when is the change gonna come about? What am I going through this for? What do I have to gain from this really? I held myself up. I'm not gonna sit here and make a bunch of excuses and talk about and complain about what what I did to get to this predicament. All I can do now is just thank him through the good and the bad and the ugly, and to be a representation for myself. I need to pick up the pieces. So it put me in the mind frame of the movie. This is dumb that I'm thinking about this movie. When Hannibal said the glass shatters, he said the glass can't come back together into all the pieces that you want it to be in. So what do? You don't take that broken glass and try to fix it. You sweep it up, you throw it away, you get you another glass, right? So I don't know if this metaphor is for it just ain't making sense to me. So my thing is I know that I made a mistake. Along with that, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to justify my excuses with the reality of the situation. It really wasn't nothing that I could do, cuz vice versus this, if I wouldn't have been made the decision that I made, then I wouldn't be in the predicament that I'm in now, right? So what do when you've already made a bad decision, and you didn't see the outcome coming, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better. It's just like you're just lingering along, and you're kind of like, it's kind of like a current just taking you along. So when the current is flowing, you don't have no control of that water, right? So you either gonna try to do whatever you can to not fight the water. Maybe if you don't fight it, you won't struggle as much and run out of energy, so that you can be able to recover when you make it to the other side. So I'm looking at it for the long haul. I don't know how else to look at this. My life is complicated. Whose fault is that? That's my fault. Am I in a position to where that I can get out of it? Yes, but that's gonna take long suffering. So my suffering ain't that long. Let me quit exaggerating, because this situation is a financial dilemma, and it can be resolved within a matter of months. So just sitting here thinking about it, it's not as bad as I'm making it seem. I just want to talk about it because I don't know who else is going through this. Everybody experiences financial difficulties, um, including the people that's in the wildfires in California. They have really, really, really nice places, and all of their possessions are being swept away by fires. I can't imagine the trauma and the pain, the the idea of not being able to look back at your residence. Not, you just got pushed out your home due to the wildfires, and then there was one part of the land that was covered by some cedar trees that had pine needles, They called this something, I forget what it's called, oh God, and it was protected. And so it's really, 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 really strange that those trees couldn't have been everywhere. God is my witness. I just was sitting here trying to manifest a spirit of comfort, of deliverance, of security, of strength, of boldness. Because catastrophes are gonna arise, uh, whether it be by nature, wildfires, or Mother Nature. It just it's just you never know. So, like I'm saying, hurricanes, natural disasters, things that are not within our control. Now, I don't know how I would have reacted if I had been in those people's shoes. So I always try to put myself in the mind frame of the person that's experiencing the victim, right? Because they were victimized by a natural disaster. My ideas in my mind was to think big, to create care packages, but that's only something I could do from within if I had a financial ability to be able to provide those tools. So my heart is in the right place, my pockets is not, and Tony Braxton gave all her clothes away. Whew, that's a big step. Like that's major. I wish I had my team on her. I got raisin rum and coffee. I'm by myself today, Kitty Puff. So my little brain be all over the place, but my heart's in the right mind frame. Like I miss work today. I don't have transportation. I'm struggling, and even though it seems like all is failing, I still got that little bit of hope, that little stretch, that the strength, the little bitty faith of a mustard seed. And I'm not gonna count me out. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep fighting the good fight. I'm gonna keep hanging on, even though I'm battling all kind of struggles of losing my kids to the system, prison, jail. Um, what's worse than death? Nothing. So the good thing is that they still alive, and there's an opportunity for them to build character and to change their ways so that they can avoid situations like this. Now, not all the time is that the case. So I just want to, can y'all quit walking on my yoga mats because they dirty? Thank you. Just try to walk around them. I got to clean back up. No, I don't have no way to work. I'm on my podcast. I'm gonna close, y'all. I'll come back later. I can't focus and do my podcast when y'all interrupt me. Um, it's still recording. Yeah, I don't have no way to work. That's not something that I can work.